He terrorized California for years. He taunted police, mocked the press, and claimed to have killed as many as 37 people. But no one ever caught him. This is the story of the Zodiac Killer, one of America's most infamous and enduring mysteries. It started quietly on December 20th, 1968. Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, teenagers on their first date, were parked on a lover's lane near Vallejo, California. A few hours later, their bodies were found. David had been shot in the head at close range. Betty Lou had been gunned down as she ran away. At first, police suspected a crime of passion. But then, it happened again. Another couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, attacked in a parked car. This time, the killer called 911 himself, calmly reporting the shooting and claiming responsibility. "I want to report a double murder. They are in a brown car. I also killed those kids last year." Then the letters began. On August 1st, 1969, 3 major newspapers in the Bay Area received nearly identical handwritten notes. Each included a portion of a cryptogram, the infamous Zodiac cipher, and a chilling demand: print this cipher on the front page, or I will go on a kill rampage. The letters were signed with a symbol, a circle with a cross through it. And for the first time, the killer named himself. "This is the Zodiac speaking." The cipher was cracked just a week later by a high school teacher and his wife. It read, "I like killing because it is so much fun." But the Zodiac didn't stop there. In September 1969, the Zodiac struck again, this time at Lake Berryessa. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were relaxing by the water when a man approached, wearing an executioner-style hood and a shirt with the Zodiac symbol. He tied them up and stabbed them repeatedly. Cecilia died. Brian survived and gave police a detailed description. Just 2 weeks later, October 11, 1969, the Zodiac murdered cab driver Paul Stein in San Francisco's Presidio Heights neighborhood. It was the first time he killed in an urban area. He even took Paul's bloody shirt and later mailed a piece of it to the newspaper just to prove it was him. The Zodiac was escalating, and he was enjoying every minute of it. The Zodiac craved attention. Over the next few years, he sent more than 20 letters, each more bizarre and taunting than the last. "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me." He threatened to shoot schoolchildren. He mailed complex ciphers, only some of which have ever been solved. One even suggested his identity. "My name is," followed by a code no one could crack. Police released a composite sketch. Hundreds of suspects were questioned. But the Zodiac remained a ghost. The most well-known suspect? Arthur Lee Allen. He was eccentric, lived near the crime scenes, and owned a Zodiac brand watch, the same logo the killer used. He even told a friend he wanted to kill couples and use a flashlight attached to a gun, just like the Zodiac did. But the evidence was all circumstantial. His fingerprints, handwriting, and DNA didn't match. Allen died in 1992, never charged. Other suspects came and went: police, military men, reclusive loners. In 2021, a group of investigators claimed the killer was a man named Gary Francis Posty, based on facial comparisons and alleged cipher solutions. But the FBI still considers the case open and unsolved. The Zodiac's shadow looms large over American true crime. He inspired books, documentaries, and major films, most notably David Fincher's Zodiac in 2007. He claimed 37 victims. Only 5 have been officially confirmed. No one knows who he really was. He wanted to be remembered. And he was. He was more than a killer. He was a manipulator, a performer, and a puzzle the world still hasn't solved.